Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the last game of the day between Team Brutality and Team VAC. So VAC, hailing from Delhi, while Team Brutality all the way from Mumbai. We're going to go into this ninth round in the map Mirage. And joining you for this cast is RatZ and ShaDeSLaYeR. What's up, my man?
What's up? We have Team Brutality again in action here. Back-to-back games here for Brutality, in fact in 2 days, so they're gonna lose this ninth round by the looks of things, and if things are pretty standard here, they may have to play from the T side.
Yep, but no, it looks like the side of VAC are deciding to swap. I mean, this is a bit of a surprise coming out from VAC as they decide to swap, as we know that Brutality, they've got a very strong CT side in Mirage.
Indeed, man, surprising I must say, but Brutality, they're going to be very happy with this. They get the CT side regardless of losing that ninth round.
Yep, and the CT side, they're gonna be pretty happy about this. That's a part of fact, that is 100% sure. But again, we never know what if VAC, they have an extremely strong D side. They did see their D side against their first game. I mean, it was against the teams. They did play aggressive. I mean, especially free kill Wow, holding on to that tech line, just rushing in mid and just destroying. He basically pulled off a Dennis in that game. So, and now it looks like the players are getting readied up. So, we just have to wait and see how VAC's T side goes.
Yep, and one more thing that I mentioned is, though some of these teams are CT-sided maps, many teams like to get up in front, start firing guns away. When you're playing CT on Mirage, you more than likely are going to be playing really passive. So you want to get that momentum running with that T-side executes coming in, firing your guns away. So let's see if that is one of the reasons why, in fact, VAC T-side start to get things started in the round of 16 upper bracket match here in the ZOWIE eXTREMESLAND CSGO 2016 Indian qualifiers. Brutality on the CT side, Team VAC on the T side, RatZ.
Yep, and looks like the side of VAC investing in a Tech 9 and a smoke. Not sure if they're planning on going in for a raid boss build just yet, but it looks like there's going to be a pause coming out from the side of Brutals here, as they are experiencing some ping issues on Rix here, as he's jumping up to 130 ping. So he's just going to fix that in just a bit, but I'm just thinking of what pistol strategy that VAC will execute. I mean, there is so much that they can go for. They can go on the raid boss, as they have that tech 9 on Krish. They can go in for a full rush B execute. They can hold their ground and go in for an A smokes, as they already have 2 smokes on Anyakin and Krish. I mean, there's so many possibilities here.
Yep, we'll have to wait and see what they decide to do, though. A couple of things that come into my mind is priorities. You can either go in and get that bomb plant down so that you ensure the fact that you are able to invest into rifles as well as utilities in round 3, or you can go and for the picks and try to win the pistol round itself. So Team VAC, we'll have to wait and see what they decide to do up against Brutals here.
Yep. And looks like that smoke by coming out of Cyrex, that it's gonna be it looks like it might be an A execute coming out of them. So we'll just have to wait and see. But in the side of Brutality, Reyna is going to go into that CZ75 and a grenade. Rix, the usual diffuse kit and the smoke, while the rest of the team are going to go in with that armor, Kevlar armor. And the side of VAC looks like they're going to go in towards this B bomb site here, slowly walking up. But Brutality, they've got the perfect read. They're stacking onto this B bomb site, and looks like Brutality have read their opponents really well.
Indeed, man. In fact, B bomb site in Mirage, in fact, is one of the toughest bomb sites to retake. So it does make sense for the fact that you stack up on the B bomb site, and if it does end up being a execute, go in for that retake. And they do manage to get the opening pick here. Rix, though, does manage to stall things up for the moment, but wow, is gonna get 2 quick frags, which is gonna allow VAC into this B bomb site here. Yuenta and Aditya, the last 2 alive.
Yeah, but looks like it's a 2-on-3 situation. Fetal, he is really low and the bomb is still yet to drop. They can make a run to the bomb side while the firefight is happening in the fray. But they're just going in, they're going to go in aggressive as Juventa. He's going to get one pick onto an icon here, while Freekill is still yet to plant the bomb. And now Backman, they are in a very bad spot at the moment.
Indeed, man. Brutals, they know the positioning of both these players on the T side. Adi is just buying time here as Juventa drops wall, leaving Sirex, the last man alive. Bomb has dropped all the way down, but Sirex managed to drop Aditya there at bench, bring it to 1 versus 1. Both really low here. Pretty much fire onto the chest could close things out.
Yeah, but the same could go for Juventa as well, as he is down to 29 points of health. Cyrix, he's going to go in with that fake defuse, but Juventa, he's not buying it just yet. He wants the bomb to go down and he wants to take him down. There's only 10 seconds left, so he is definitely going to go aggressive here once this bomb plant is underway.
Indeed, man. It's all going to come down to patience here. Sirex, he's going to not get the best of Juventa. In fact, that he does manage to get the pick off way at the end, but mind games coming in from Juventa just ended up being a little too much there for Backban.
But Backban, they're going to lose that round because of one small issue. Well, it's not a small issue. I wouldn't call it a small issue. It's actually a big issue, especially in India. Internet issues. We did notice that he kind of blacked out there for just a second and couldn't get that bomb plant in time, and because of that they're going to lose the round. But he did manage to get the headshot onto Brutality, and looking at their money situation, they're going to be buying up into FAMASas and a lot of equipment. Looks like the Indian internet actually favored Brutality in this one.
Alright, man, indeed. As like you mentioned, now that once you did mention the fact that it did look like the opponent lagged there, and it definitely now makes more sense. As this time around though, Wagman, the didn't get that bomb plant in, and they're going to be forced to go in for this force buy here to try and get the bomb plant in and hopefully get this round for the T side.
Yeah, not like this is what the viewers would want to say at this moment, because that was the round that Backman had in the bag there. But unfortunately, it couldn't go out. And now it looks like the side of Backman is going to execute as Aditya. He's holding on to stairs here with the help of Juventa and RatZ.
Indeed, man, and Juventa playing in all the way from CT at the moment. Adi is going to be dropped to 26 points of health here, as we do see Killer coming in with that Tech 9, gets dropped all the way down to 12 hit points, and that is going to signal his retreat.
Yep, but again, he did manage to deal a lot of damage to Aditya and the side Brutality. So the side Brutality, they'll have to be really careful here. You can see that their pop flashes coming in from Aditya. He's going to drop them down and going to make his defense. He does spray down and gets the headshot onto Freekill and gets the second onto Cyrex as well. And now the entire side Brutality are there to come and clean up.
Indeed, man, that defense of the A-bomb side was textbook. They're able to get that crossfire setup going, and Wagman just pretty much ended up walking into a slaughter as Brutality get on to 2 rounds here, and that is going to put them on a complete eco here on the 3rd round.
Yep, and they didn't get the bomb plant in the first round due to internet. They couldn't get the bomb plant in the second round because of a beautiful hold from Brutality. And now this 3rd round looks like they're going to go in for an all full rush here as Venom is lining up a smoke. Is this what he was talking about, Kiran?
I'm not really sure though, but there you go. In fact, Sirex gets torched up Reynard with the slam dunk there. Juventa joining in as well, because why not? And Brutality get a really fast anti-eco there, 3-0.
Well, that smoke execute coming in from Venom, I think that might have been one of the new things that he was talking about during your interview last night. And that was just beautifully executed there, as he did stop, get the execute perfect, but the side of Backman already rushed in. So maybe for the next following round, it's going to be really useful and effective.
Indeed, man. This is something that I watched him do as well. This exact same smoke, and Reynard is going to be playing in real aggressive here from Sniper Nest, looking towards underpass there. Does get the peek onto Killer. Rix drops Anakin as well here, leaving it at 5 weak.
And Rix, he's going to go aggressive and get another kill onto Chris here, but Cyrex is coming in from the to collect the bomb, and Rix is going to get it and he's going to pop his head. 3k for this man, leaving 3k the last man alive as he gets slam dunked out of out of nowhere.
Indeed, man. And Brutality, they only lose one gun there in that round to get themselves onto 4-0. And the money situation doesn't look all too good on VAC Band. They're gonna have to go in for another eco.
Yep, and looking at which they are going to go in with this Tech 9 and P250s and making a quick push onto this A bomb side, while Killer, he's going to be on to mid here, and Rick is going to spot him out and deal a bit of, going to miss some shot on him, and Rick has a firefight of his life at the moment as he drops down to 56 corner health. That grenade is going to deal some damage and kill him, as Maynard will clean house. Aditya will get a quick follow-up kill onto Anakin here, bringing this to a 3v5.
3v5 with only 3 P250s to work with. Doesn't look all too promising for VAC Bang. Adi is going to reposition himself here at Slave, going to go with Palace for the moment, and Sirex is going to be heading into the B-bomb side only for Venom to take his head off.
Yep, leaving only free kill and Chris all trapped here in this A apartment. Chris, he's going to get the fall, take the fall there, as Reynard is going to play aggressive, and he's going to get taken down immediately by free kill Wow as he gets that M4A4. Now that's going to be really useful for him, as we can see that Juventa is coming in from the back lanes to take him out.
Yep, Juventa, he's gonna come in contact really soon there. Venom ends up decing out of this round here, but doesn't seem to hamper too much there, as Brutality do close things out, putting them on 5-0.
I'm not sure if Venom actually DC'd out there. He did. I don't know what exactly happened in that suicide.
Console command kill?
Maybe. We never know. We never really know. Or could be a CSGO random bug. I mean, that thing happens a lot and it's very annoying. If you guys agree with that, spam that in chat. And now we're heading on to the 6th round. The score is 5-0, and Rick will open things up by getting a quick kill onto Killer while Juventa is going to take down Chris. He goes in for the second shot but does not connect. And Rick is going to invert up here, and Backman just doing quick work, getting 2 quick kills, but that's going to leave them in a 2v4 situation. 2v4
situation coming in here for the T side. Wow, though, does manage to get a couple of kills here to make things, 1 kill in fact, to make things interesting. Reynard, though, is going to be pushing in aggressive towards high mid there. Wow, though, with the pick off, brings it down to a 3 versus 2. Whack, if they manage to get another kill, this is still very doable.
You could see that he got a free kill onto Reynard there. Sorry for the pun, ladies and gentlemen, but it just had to be said. And now the side of Backman slowly moving in towards this A bomb side. They've got 2 smokes and a couple of flashes to work with, so it might seem doable for them to clinch this round.
Indeed, man. Venom, though, is going to be playing in from B short for the moment, and he's going to have a couple of players running at his face real soon here. He does manage to get the incendiary out. He spots the flash coming in towards that B bomb side. He's going to slaughter Anakin as he goes for the drop.
Yep, and that leaves free kill, the last man alive in this 1v3 clutch situation here. He's going to spot out Venom's head indeed, but won't be able to take it out. And Rix is waiting with the op. He will see the Venom, but Rix comes in with the AWP and takes him out immediately, bringing this scoreline to 6-0.
Rix with that AWP has been on point until this part of the game, and Brutality get out onto 6 rounds, and there you go. In fact, Rix top fragging with 9 kills in the first 6 rounds. Things are just getting heated up here in this game.
Yep, and Brutality, they're going to invest in that double op setup, as Aditya is going to have an AWP for himself. He's going to play up actually a double up onto mid. This is very aggressive here and very powerful, so anybody who comes into mid are going to be in a world of hurt, as they've got really good angles to cover up. But Juventa all alone here at this A bomb site. The side of Brutality, they'll have to make a quick rotate in case if it's going to be an A execute.
Indeed, as in fact, Whack do set up for an A execute by the looks of things. They do manage to throw out the flash, but Rix there with the AWP from stairs drops Wow in Palace, and Whack, they're done with this A execute therefore.
Yeah, they're just looking for pickoffs right now in case anybody goes to the push. Krish is there waiting for them to make a mistake, to make a push there, and he can punish them for it. But it looks like the side of Akbar, they're back in for this smoke, and Anakin, he's lining up for that stairs poke. But Aditya, he's going to take a lot of damage, dropping down to 13 points of health, and now it looks like the push is underway as Reynard takes the fall at mid.
Yeah, Reynard takes the fall in mid there. Killer able to get the better of that duel there, brings it down to a 4 versus 4. There are 3 players of Brutality, really low here, but doesn't seem to matter as Rix drops 2 players on the side of Whack, leaving Krish, the last man alive here, pretty much in the same position he started off this round with.
Yep, and he is really low on health, 40 points of health, not take what Juventus said, but he is going to be spotted out by everybody in Brutality and they know where he is. Rick going in with that AWP shot, is going to miss twice, but just waiting it out there will... Not sure what Rick's trying to do. He is going in for that top flash and he's going to show himself out. Will he be able to get the kill onto Krisha as there's only 8 seconds remaining? But then will be the man who closes it out with his biceps.
Indeed, oh, I just saw what you did there, mate. But Brutality get onto 7 rounds here, and the full loss bonus is on for Team Wackman here. So they might be buying into this unless they want to invest into something like a double op setup.
Yep. But again, the double op setup for side of Backman is not gonna be of it's not gonna be much help to them as they will have to go in for mostly pickoffs. They won't be able to go in for that rush play, and they completely spread out here in this A bombs. And Aditya, he's gonna be playing up aggressive in this underpass position while Rix is there to back him up at mid, where Reynard and Venom are holding on to this B side, and Venom playing it really well. But he's gonna step Anakin down and spray it immediately. The fire is gonna be there to support him. But looking at this, Freakin, however, he get a quick kill on Aditya, but Rix is there to trade up immediately. And now Reynard is there to back up Rix in case if there's an underpass push.
Indeed, man. Rix has been a pillar for Brutality in that mid-sniperness there, and Venom continues to slam away. Wild spray coming in. Does not connect in just yet. Switches to the USP, taps away, and he is going to give up on this firefight here for the moment. He's going to flash himself out, but he has spotted out the player there in fact, B apartments, and Rix is going to put him out of his misery. Serex drops.
Yeah, Venom, he wasted his entire clip on the USP to get that kill, but Rix is there to back him up with that shot there, and Reynard is going to finish things off by getting that kill onto Anakin.
Indeed, man. Rix at this point is pretty much styling on Whack. Whack, they need to switch things up. Their standard executes are not working anymore. RatZ.
Yep. And now Brutality 8-0. They're just dominating right now. They're just showing their brutal dominance to the side of Backman here. And I think that's what you get, if you're a back player. But Rix, with that aggressive jump there onto the B shot, he's gonna be in a very good position at the moment. Right now, you went up playing an aggressive A slope here, and Brutality just doing one hell of a job at the moment.
Yep, Rix switches things off this time around though. He's not playing in from Sniperist. In fact, goes in for that jump towards B shot. So he does hold this angle for the moment, but he's not going to find anyone from Whack just yet. Juventus is going to be smoking off Palace here for the moment.
Yeah, but Venom plays it a little aggressive and gets the kill onto Cyrix, and now he's in a very good spot. Meanwhile, Alta, he will get the kill onto Killer. He will spot another member out there. He will spot out Free Kill. But Free Kill is going to show himself and try to deal some damage to the side of Brutality.
Indeed, man. Wow, wants that opening pick, which is going to allow them to execute on that. He's not going to be able to pick that up. Chris, though, from Palace with that AWP, does manage to get a couple of kills for Whack, but he's going to be shut down by Reynard here, bringing it down to a 3 versus 1. Anakin is looks like he's not going to be able to get much done there. Reynard is really low though, so things could still get very interesting.
Yep, and Reynard actually almost got killed there from Krish with that AWP. I mean, that Tetris blocks that actually saved his life, and it dropped him only to 20 points of health. Because that shot was on point, but the line of sight again. But Brutality right now on a roll there, 9 rounds in a row. The first round being, it looks like that first round did cost Backman a lot.
Indeed, man. And coming back to what is happening in this game, Whack need to address the one thing that has been hurting them every single round. It's Rix.
And his AWP just showing how brutal he is with that AWP. So many puns coming into this game here. But yeah, and now it looks like Reynard is going to get taken by Cyrix, but Juventus is going to trade off elsewhere by taking down Killer, bringing this to a 4v4 situation.
4v4 indeed. They still have 3 AKs and AWP to work with here on Chris, who's going to be playing in from Palace again. Does get the better of Venom there, but he's not going to hang around too long. He's going to fall back, and there's an aggressive push coming in from Juventus, and in fact, Anakin is there to punish him.
Looks like this might be the first round that VAC will be able to secure as a score, as it's a 4v2 situation. Only RatZ and Aditya, the last man alive. AWP and an M4 in the CT side with 3 AKs and a AWP on the T side. So it should seem very doable for them.
It is, in fact, 1 versus 4 here. But going into this round, if I had to say it was 1 versus 4, Brutality with only 1 man alive, I would say RatZ was the best man to be in that situation. But Anakin proves me wrong.
Yep, Anakin is going to take him out. It looks like there's going to be a pause coming in from Brutality as Reynard will disconnect for the moment here. But again, Brutality, 9 rounds in a row. Batman, I mean, they had, at least for 4 rounds, they had that $3,500 losing bonus. And they still weren't able to win a round. But they will finally get 1 round off of Brutality. Is this the start of a comeback?
We'll have to wait and see though. We saw in fact a match yesterday or day before. I'm not able to pinpoint which couple of teams it was. It was one team was pretty much having a very good upper hand on the other team. They managed to get 1 round. They no longer have the losing bonus and they end up getting slaughtered the remainder of the match. I'm not really sure who the opponents were, but hopefully that's not going to be the case as we resume back into this game here. It's going to be an auto sniper out on Reynard.
Yep, Reynard with that auto sniper. He's going to be dealing a lot of damage as he holds his B side all by himself. Venom's going to be playing that aggressive base shot here for now, as he's just going to be holding his ground. While the side of Batman, they're just waiting for a push coming on Brutality.
Indeed, man. Krish is holding Palace for the moment very passively here. He is going to be smoked off for the moment. No intentions of going up aggressive just yet here. And Anakin is going to be holding up upper mid here for the moment.
Yep, and we can see that Killer, he's going to be slowly creeping up here through underpass. RatZ, however, will spot him out, but he's going to take him down immediately with that quick scope, and he's going to flash for his teammate as Venom. He's going to push aggressively and take down Anakin in stylish fashion.
Indeed, man. The tag team play coming in from Brutality. The flash comes in, immediately the peek comes in from another player, and they're easily able to deal up with VAC there in upper mid, bringing us down to a 3 versus 5. Reynard's auto sniper yet to see any action at the moment.
Yep, but Cyrex, he's at underpass and he could be slowly getting. He's going to be a part of Reynard there. Just a little more, space for Reynard. But Reynard, the timing is going to be off and he's going to go back away. But Free Kill gets a kill onto Venom. And looks like it might be a push onto this B bomb side, but it was just a flash to hold him down.
Indeed, man. Both players coming in from underpass at the moment, and there's gonna Juventus thinking about rotating back towards that B bomb side. In fact, WoW has managed to push himself all the way through connector onto the A bomb side, and looks like he's gonna be able to get a free bomb in.
But Aditya is there from the backlines to deny that. I mean, I think that is one thing I would compliment about Brutality is their team chemistry. I mean, they know they've got every man covering every spot, even in the worst of situations. So I think that way Brutality, I think that's what makes them the #1 team. But Batman, they can actually destroy their momentum if they catch them off guard and kind of break into that chemistry of the Brutals have.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see though. They have invested into 3 AKs and an EWP out on Chris again here. Killer though is going to have only a Tech 9 to work with for the moment, as RatZ is going to play up aggressive into mid. There drops out of snipeness. He does spot one also. He goes for that shot there. Does drop Anakin in mid, and right out of the bat, VAC will have to take the man disadvantage.
Yeah, and now RatZ, he is going in for more, but Chris is there waiting with the AWP. He's going to get flashed in completely. Oh, and Aditya gets a knife onto Cyrex in Palace here. What the hell just happened? I mean, we'll need to just take a quick look at that a little later on. But right now, the side of Batman completely demoralized at the moment, as they're only down to 2 guys and they have very low HP.
And there is an impending RatZ coming in with an AWP real soon here, pushing in through underpass, and they're going to be in a world of hurt here.
Yep, and Killer, he's got that auto sniper, but RatZ, he's going to deny that and he's going to bag it for himself, as Aditya will take down Free Kill WoW. And it looks like the auto sniper could not be located by RatZ, so Reynard, he's not going to have the money and he's just going to go buy up an M4 or from, never mind. He looks like he's going to get that auto sniper from RatZ there. So that's going to keep him again with that auto sniper dealing a lot of damage.
Indeed, the money situation on Brutality at the moment, they have built up a bank, man. So gonna have no problems buying Auto Sniper after Auto Sniper, at least for a couple of rounds here. As Killer is gonna push it aggressively with that Tech 9, gets the pick off there on Reynard for the moment, and aggressive jump coming in from Killer. Is gonna be punished up by RZ. They're coming in with the spray. Doesn't manage to drop anyone out just yet though. Wow, with only 2 hit points to play with, Rich and join the party here with the 8WP. 2 players down, leaving ShaDeSLaYeR the last man alive here and there you go. In fact, he's going to be finished up as well, and Brutality are going to get the defuse in here, 12-1.
Yep. But the one good thing that is going to come out of this for the side of Backman is that they got the bomb plant. The economy is going to jump up a bonus of $800 plus with the losing bonus of around $2,400. So that, in a way, is a bonus for them.
Indeed, man. Money situation, like you said, this is a full reset coming in, so they're going to be able to invest into pretty much every round regardless. But Brutality, they managed to salvage a lot of guns there. RatZ, in fact, is going to be playing the Auto Sniper by the looks of things.
Nope, it's not. It seems unlikely as Vic. He's going to take the AOD, but RZ is going to get taken down by free kill as he pushes up aggressively. So will Juventa, and RatZ all alone in the box and gets the first kill onto Cyrix here. Will he be able to get more? Looks like Killer is already pushed in towards Tetris, and he does manage to spot on one more. And actually, he's going to take. Well, never mind. Freak is going to take out Venom, and RatZ just waiting for someone to come actually push through the connector side.
Indeed, man, he goes for that shot that doesn't manage to connect onto just yet. RatZ, though, has been able to get picks after picks here as Keller gets taken down, bringing it down to a 2 versus 3. VAC still have the man advantage here, but RatZ with the AWP, it is very scary.
Yep. And Reynard, I'm not sure what, and by the looks of things, it seems that he's disconnected, so it's gonna be a 1v3 situation coming out from RatZ here, but yeah, it looks like he has disconnected due to some and he will time it, and that's gonna give Backman the round. I mean, you could say that the first round, Backman's lag out gave Brutality the win. This time, Brutality's timeout gave Backman the win.
Indeed, man. We can call it even Stevens at this moment as the pause is going to come in. We are heading into the last round of the first half, but before we carry on with this game, let's head into a quick commercial. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We are back with this game here, the last round of the first half. Brutality on 12 rounds, VAC on to 2 rounds, and RZ is going to kick things off here in this last round of the first half here. Sprayed out coming in, manages to drop 2 players quickly on the side of VAC, stopping this execute from coming in.
Yep, and now VAC Anakin is going to open things up for his team as he makes that 2 onto Venom as the dynamic duo will fall, but Aditya will take the fall, will take him out there, scoring 3 kills and making this into a 2-on-3 situation.
Yep, 3-on-2 in fact in favor of Brutality as Chris does push through, be a part here with that AWP slowly going to be scoping in, but there is, if I'm not mistaken, Reynard in position here in B-shot, but he seems to have lagged out again.
Yep, and that's going to make this into another 2-on-2. Unfortunately, Indian internet is not partial to anyone at this moment. As Aditya, he's going to make a quick move here with Juventa, who's going to be coming around the T-spawn area. So Aditya, he's got the flashbang in place, and that's the only utility that he has to work with. But Trish is there with that AWP as he takes him down, making this a 1-on-2 for Juventa. Unfortunately for Reynard, he has lagged out, but I'm surprised that none of the members of Team Backman have noticed him. Looks like that smoke is coming up really well.
Yeah, they smoke him off there. So you know the perfect play to do to survive up against Brutality. Lag out.
Yep. Oh, good wise words, my friend. I mean, now we know Brutality's weakness, but now look at Juventa. He's going to go for that. But Krish, he's going to read that perfectly, and he's going to take him out, bringing this to a 12-3 first half in favor of Team Brutality here. But then again, Mirage being the CT side in map pick, I mean, I'm kind of surprised why did Backman decide to swap sides after winning that knife round with a scoreline like this?
I'm guessing they had already come with the game plan in mind, and sadly though it does not work out in their favor as the first half comes to a close with Brutality on 12 rounds, VAC on 3 rounds, and the switch comes in. Pistol round is going to be really important for VAC if they have to stand a chance of mounting a comeback in this game.
Yeah, you are correct, my friend, because the scoreline is not in their favor at the moment. They will have to actually get this scoreline picking up if they have to make that monumental comeback here, because they're going to win the pistol round, they're going to win the next 2 rounds after that, and they have to make sure they are holding all their sides and playing it. They have to, what I'm trying to say is they have to make sure that Brutality do not get any executes if they are to still stay in this game.
Indeed, but the sad thing is the fact that Brutality are one of the strongest T-sided teams in India. That is what they're known for. They're not known for their city holds. They are known to go in for those perfect executes in pretty much any map that you name. So for them though, we're gonna have to wait for the last player to join on to continue with this game. And ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We will go ahead and resume those commercials. Please do stay tuned. We're gonna be coming to the end of the stream real soon. So
and it looks like we will be resuming into this game as Reina has reconnected back, and now Brutality. Four Glocks with armor, and Venom's gonna hold on to that Molotov and smoke, and looks like he's lining up for a CT-sided smoke, while the side of VAC, they are just ready with a diffuse kit of incendiary grenade on Cyrex and 3 pistols with armor. So we're just waiting here. Looks like an A execute, but it might be an A fake execute towards this B bomb side.
Yep, we'll have to wait and see though. Brutal are going to invest into 4 sets of Kevlar here, and Venom is going to be playing that glass cannon Glock, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, though, is going to take that aggressive peek towards Sandwich for the moment. He's not going to be able to get any kills just yet. Chris does drop Venom there, bringing it down to a 3 versus 4 in favor of VAC, but the bomb plant does go in for Brutals here in the B-bomb side.
Yeah, and this is going to be really scary for the side of VAC, because they can't lose this as Juventa gets 2 quick kills, and now Aditya is at ladder range. He is going to go in with that knife. Oh, but he picks up another USB. The player's coming in from him, and he gets the knife. This man, what a player, gets 3 quick kills, and turns this into 13-3, winning the pistol round for Brutality. I mean, VAC, they will definitely have to force by this round.
2 knife kills in the upper bracket round of 16 for Adi here on Brutality, as if they weren't winning this game in convincing fashion already, they just seem to step things up and blow our minds away. As Brutality get on to 13 rounds here, VAC on to 3 rounds. They're going to be force buying in. They do invest into 5.7s, P250s and a Deagle.
Yep, and going to go up ahead and play aggressive here, but Creature is going to get a couple of kills there. Actually, 2 members of Brutality are going to fall down, as Rich is really low on hit. He is going to spam away and going for that free fire as he takes down free kill. And now 2 members of the side of VAC, Chris and Killer, they are in this side to prevent any, but looks like the bomb plant is going to go anyway, as now it's a 3v3 and it's a retake for the side of VAC.
Indeed, man. Venom though does get a pick off onto Chris, bringing it down to a 3 versus 2. Brutals have a man advantage here. Venom spans away towards CT there. He's going to spot a couple of players on WAC though. Adi gets a pick off with a nice spray down coming in tap. So he's not going to connect onto anyone just yet. And Venom is going to close things off, putting Brutality on 14 rounds.
I mean, I have to notice something about Adi's economy in that second round of the second half, because he got the knife kill, he got 2 extra kills, he went in for a full buy, complete buy there, a full buy, this AK, armor, full set of grenades, and he still had $1,000 to work with. And right now, looking at his economy with a full buy, $3,700, I mean, that knife kill made a lot of impact, and now this is going to set Brutality on a rampage as they are rushing up middle here. And look at, they will be going in towards this A bomb site only with Anakin and Cyrex to hold it down.
Yep, indeed, man. The push is going to come in quick and fast through connector there. Rick one pick off though. Venom is able to deal up with Anakin, bringing it to a 4 versus 2. The bomb plant is going to go down. Venom does spot out one player there trying to come in through connector, and Killer is going to fall back for the moment, and things are not looking good for WAC band. Brutality all second on the map point.
Yep, and Juventa is gonna try pretty much get closer for hammering the nail there, as Free Kill Wow is the last man alive with just 67 points of health.
Indeed, man, and a USP to work with. This is going to be a pretty fast finish to this game here. We did expect Brutality to be the favorites, but they pretty much seem to have steamrolled through WAC band, RatZ.
Yep, I expected this game to be pretty close between Brutality and Backman, because both of these teams are pretty good. They have played against each other, of course with different lineups. A-Star being in the side of Brutality, and Backman, they had a player named AKS if I'm not mistaken, but it wasn't the same AKS from Trademark Gaming. So they did play in the past, and it was a pretty close game. So I'm not sure what exactly happened here. I mean, could be times change.
Indeed, man, and the force buy is going to come in for WAC here. They have, however, invested into an AWP on Chris. It's going to be a couple of pharmacists though to work with, and Cyrex, as the straight coming in from Adi, is not going to be able to pick up a kill. Free Kill Wow though drops all the way down to 18 hit points. Does Anakin manages to get a kill onto Juventa as well, bringing us down to a 2 versus 5. WAC seems like they're going to be able to survive this round.
Yep, Anakin there, he almost got picked off by Venom if I'm not mistaken, as he was going to go in for that AK, but again, looks like Backban. Is this the start of their comeback to overtime?
They have a lot. If you have to be really optimistic about it, they still have a long way to go before being able to force overtime. For the moment though, Venom, the last man alive, I wouldn't put it past him. He has been in so many of these situations here. Backman, finish up things off there, and we go to round 3.
Yep, and looking at the money situation, side of Brutality, they've still got money to work with, as Aditya rests on $7,000 there. And he's going to immediately buy himself an AK. He could buy another Galil or so, and he's going to, instead, it's going to be an AK buy and full armor and secondary pistols for Brutality, and they're going to line up for that A execute coming soon.
We'll have to wait and see though if this is going to be a smoke. Okay, there you go. Rix is in fact gonna be pushing in aggressively through Palace here for the moment. He in fact is gonna be forced by coming in from Brutality. They don't want to wait things out here. They want to finish it right here, right now.
Yep, and looks like the smoke is gonna come in play. The smoke execute coming in really hot, as Reina is gonna get flat completely on the other side, but Anakin is there to take it down. He will fall out another man. He will take down the They can free this man, but Venom will shut him down immediately with that tech time, bringing this to a 2v3 situation.
Looking at how this round started off for Brutality, you would have expected it to come down so close, but Killer is going to get one quick kill there, bringing it down to 1 versus 2, and they're going to shut things down here. WAC get out onto 5 rounds, but looks like Brutality will be forced into an eco by the looks of things.
Yep, they will. Never mind that. Out there, he's not gonna just go in for that eco. He's just gonna buy up another AK and a smoke to work with. It looks like Brutality, they're gonna go in for another execute. They have got 4 smokes. Looks like another A execute coming in. I mean, most teams, once they fail that first A execute, they don't go in for a second attempt. They would probably switch to a different site or a different execute. But Brutality, I mean, this is pretty unexpected out of them.
Indeed, man. They're just trying out a couple of new things here. The Rush A plan is though a really old one, as Anakin's incendiary coming in is going to delay the push from coming in. Reynard though does get flashed and gets the opening pick onto Anakin, but Chris with that AWP does manage to drop Rex here, and he manages to deal up with Reynard as well, bringing us to a 3 versus 4.
Oh, but that no scope from Chris is going to take your medal, but he is going to get slam dunked by Juventa. Again, bringing this to a 2v3 situation. You make that a 1v3 as Juventa is all alone. The bomb is yet to be dropped, and he will be surrounded as ZOWIE will take 2 quick kills, and that is round for Backman.
Yep, Backman get that round there, and by the looks of things, Brutality are going to force buy in again.
Yep. Force buy after force buy after force buy. Brutality, they're not showing any signs of weakness here. They want to win this bad, and they're going to force buy as much as they can to try and close this one out. And but the side of Backman, they're looking strong there with the buys as the money is getting up. But then again, if they do lose this round, they lose the game and they dropped out of the lower bracket. And now Brutality playing it really slow here in this B bomb side. Cyrix is going to be the only man holding up apartments here, but he will have some help from Killer and Free Kill in case Brutality decides to go for a push.
Indeed, as the rotates do come in towards this B-bomb site here, smoke coming in from Venom here is going to signal the execute here for Brutality onto the B-bomb site. The grenades are raining, and wow, does get 1 kill there. Cyrix managed to burn up Adi. Juventa does manage to drop wall there, but Killer is there with the quick pick off onto Reynard. Juventa gets a pick off as well. Bray is down to a 3 versus 2, but Juventa is really low on hit points, only 6 of them to work with.
Yep, and now it might be this might be the round that Brutality wins unless Anakin clutches this one out. Rick is playing it really close, and now the bomb has been planted here. Juventa really low. He's going to be playing in from B shore while Venom he's going to have the AWP, and he's probably going to be playing from Van here.
Yep, does look like the odds are up against Anakin as Rix closes things off. 16-6 is the final score here as Brutality pretty much brush aside VAC, moving into the upper bracket top 8. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. It was a pleasure bringing you this cast. ShaDeSLaYeR as well as RatZ signing off. We will be back tomorrow with the lower bracket round of 16 at 7 p.m. RatZ, any final thoughts?
Today it was pretty much a brilliant day. Invictus versus TSG, that match was really good. We saw how Invictus can mount a massive comeback and completely shatter the momentum of the opponent teams. We also saw this dynamic playstyle of Invisible Wings, as Tornado had mentioned from Unholy Alliance, and we also have seen how Brutality have played a CT side of Mirage. Brutal dominance coming out of them.
Indeed, man. So we will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. For all the viewers who tuned in today, thank you so much, and congratulations to Prithvi Rathod for winning the official ZOWIE t-shirt giveaway. So see you tomorrow. Have a good night.